How y'all doing today? It's your boy E-Right Guy, and I'm back with another video. And for this video, I will be responding to a comment left in one of my previous videos. And so the comment is, can you kindly talk about how to become an RD/MD, and do you recommend that? So for those who don't know, this person, they're asking, how do you become a dietitian that's also a medical doctor? And so just to get it started, I guess I can kind of talk about my experiences when I was in undergrad. The school that I went to, LSU, we had two majors in nutrition that were very similar. We had nutrition and dietetics, and we had nutrition pre-med. And so obviously I went into nutrition and dietetics. The only difference between the two majors were that pretty much the nutrition pre-med took more science courses, and they also took higher level science courses. And then they didn't take, well, in place of that, they didn't take like community nutrition as well as food service. So if you majored in nutrition pre-med, you couldn't go on to be a dietitian. But if you were majoring in nutrition and dietetics, because you didn't take those extra science classes and those higher level science classes, you couldn't go on to be a medical doctor. So I'm not really sure your situation, the person that sent me this comment, but let's just say that you are a student in high school, you're 18 years old, and you're kind of confused, and you want to know, should I become a dietitian or should I go the MD route? So let's say you start out becoming a registered dietitian. Since it's 2019, you're probably gonna have to get a master's degree, because 2024 is gonna come along, you're still gonna be in school. So let's say that's 4 years getting a bachelor's degree. Then you're gonna have to go get your master's degree, that's gonna be 2 years. And then you gotta do a year internship. So it's gonna take you a total of 7 years to become a dietitian. Now let's say you decide, you know what, this isn't for me, I wanna become a medical doctor. So you're probably gonna have to go back and take those undergrad science courses that you didn't take for, you know what I'm saying, to apply to medical school. So that could take anywhere from 1 to 2 years, depending on how many of those courses you need to take. And that kind of all depends on what university you went to. So let's say that takes you 2 years to take the additional undergrad science classes you need to take. Then you get accepted into medical school. If you get accepted in medical school, because getting accepted in medical school is probably harder, it's probably harder than getting accepted into a dietetic internship. But let's say you get accepted in medical school right away. So medical school is going to take you 4 years. And then once you finish medical school, now you have to do residency. And residency can take anywhere from like 4 to 6 years. It depends on what specialty of medicine you want to get into. And so then after that, if you go into like a really specialized field, then you're going to have to do a fellowship. And a fellowship can take anywhere from 1 to 2 years. And then now you're a doctor and you're a dietitian. By the time you do all that, you're gonna be in your 40s. And that means you're gonna be in school for 40 something years. And on top of that, you're probably gonna be $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 in debt, student loan debt. And I don't care how much money you make as a doctor. I know they make a lot of money. If you have that type of debt, your debt payments and the interest that's gonna accrue on that amount of money is gonna be ridiculous. Your whole check is gonna go into paying those loans. So, you know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna have to go the doctor route. You're not gonna be a dietitian, because if you go the dietitian route, you're not gonna be able to pay for all that. So, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I think you should do either or. Either become an RD or become a doctor. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that explanation kind of brings it together and is a good real world example of what you could be going into. Because trying to do both of them, it's already gonna take you forever to become a doctor. But if you include becoming an RD as well, that's just, to me, too much school. And I don't think you're gonna be happy. And if you ever wanna know what it's like to go through residency, there are plenty of books online of doctors that wrote autobiographies detailing how grueling that process is. Or you can talk to a doctor and just realize, man, that this may not be something that you wanna do. So hopefully this video answered your questions. I'm sorry for my phone in the background ringing. I don't even know who's calling my house phone. But hopefully this answered your questions. Y'all have a nice day. And if you're a nutrition student or a dietetic intern and you're concerned about passing the RD exam, feel free to join my Facebook group, RD Exam Prep, which will be down in the description. And this is where you can be part of a community that will answer any questions that you may have, as well as I provided free study guides, notes, and practice exams. And while you're at it, follow me on Instagram at EatRightGuy and visit my website, eatrightguy.com, where I post weekly blogs on nutrition and dietetics related topics.